2024 is almost over, which means it's time for our good tradition of making a short summary of the year. Today we're going to recall the most iconic and noteworthy vehicles added to the game this year. Back when the Air Superiority update came in War Thunder last December, the skies welcomed the most famous 4th-gen heavy fighters, the F-15 and the Su-27, as well as the French Mirage 4000 and the Swedish Gripen. The new fighters spent the winter learning the ropes in high-rank battles and gaining the love of our players. Spring brought the Alpha Strike update, where we launched the process of filling the largest gaps in the tech trees of in-game nations. We added new aircraft trees for Hungary and Benelux, with Thailand joining at the end of the year. These aircraft brought extra variety to the research process and reinforced the vehicle sets of Italy, France, and Japan. The most important air event of the year was the new type of armament, the anticipated active radar homing missiles. They were added to the suspended arsenals of many nations at once, and we continue to extend the list of carriers with each new update. While 2023 was the dawn of the new era of 4th-gen fighters in War Thunder, 2024 made these planes the most versatile and advanced combat vehicles in the game. Looking back now, we need to admit that it's pretty hard to say which models are the most prominent ones. The planes we added could be united into entire families. Numerous modifications of the F-16 and the F-15, fighter and strike versions of the Su planes, a couple of Chinese Dragons, European Typhoons, and the Rafale. The list goes on and on. 2024 also brought a huge number of new ground vehicles to the game. Top-rank battles can now offer new modifications of the T-80, the Leopard, and other modern MBTs. There was one highly unusual hybrid of the Abrams and the M60, while the T-1E1 and the Object 140 left an impression with their big guns and capped rounds. But tanks weren't alone. Infantry fighting vehicles of all kinds and wheeled machines of all sorts also reinforced War Thunder tech trees. At medium ranks, we'd like to note the fast reconnaissance vehicles, the Fox and the XM800. In skilled hands, they can force their own rules upon the enemy and help their commanders pull off the most courageous tactics. Oh, and we'd also like to mention the new HE Slingers. In 2024, we've made some major additions to this class, from the less prominent machines like the American M44 to some advanced modern artillery systems, like the Chinese PLZ-05 and the German Panzerhaubitze 2000. Anti-aircraft systems of various eras joined the duty of protecting allies from aerial threats. From the machine gun battery of the American T-77 to the advanced missiles of the Soviet Osa and Chinese HQ-17, they're all very different, but they fight with equal valiance. And finally, the seas and oceans of War Thunder welcome several dozen new vessels this year. We've added an entire new tech tree of French boats, introduced new versatile frigates, destroyers, and some iconic steel giants. The Tennessee, the Ersatz York, the Arkhangelsk, the Rodney, the Mutsu, the Francesco Caracciolo, and the Dunkirk. And now it's time to tally the total number of vehicles in War Thunder. Ready? The current count is 94 helicopters, 207 coastal fleet vessels, 260 blue water fleet vessels, 1,046 ground vehicles, and 1,201 planes. The grand total is 2,808 vehicles. How many did you manage to collect for your hangar? Share it in the comments. See you soon!